If you want to assign timesheet approvals in WebWork, the first thing you should do is go down to Timesheets, then go to Timesheet Approval. Then you can go into the top right corner and click on Assign Approvals. So for example, I'll choose myself. Then you can choose the pay period, for example, daily, weekly, bi-weekly, and etc. As well as when this pay period will start. After that, you can choose when this pay period will start, for example, this Monday or next Monday. And once you filled out all the information, you can go ahead and click Save. Now, when a timesheet is assigned to a member, it will show up in the Open section. On the last day of the period, the member will get an email reminder to submit the email. Anyone with approval permissions will also receive an email when it's time to review and approve submitted timesheets. And once the timesheet is submitted or approved for a given period, members can no longer track or edit time within that period. Now, if you want to approve or reject these timesheets, you can do that by going into the Submitted section. Then from here, you can click on the timesheet. And here you'll be able to see all the details about this timesheet. Then you can go ahead and reject or approve it. And if you want to unsubmit the timesheet, you can go ahead and click on Unsubmit. For an easier way to approve or reject the timesheet, you can just scroll to the right, then click on the three dots, and from here you can approve or reject it. Now, to manage who can approve timesheets, you can do that by going into the Settings, then going down to Timesheets. From here, you can edit who can edit their time, who can approve other time requests, and who can approve timesheets. From here, you can select the roles that will have access to these features. You can also enable automatically submit timesheets for approval. What this means is when the timesheet's pay period is up by 1 day, the timesheet will automatically submit itself. Here you can change the amount of days after the pay period is up. And if you go into the email section, over here you can enable timesheet approval emails. So whenever a timesheet is approved, submitted, or rejected, you'll get an email for it. You can also make it so whenever a timesheet is approved, an invoice will be automatically created. You can do that by going into the Finance section, and from here you can enable Create Invoice when timesheet is approved. Now, if you want to remove timesheet approval from your members, you can do that by going down into the Finance section, then going to Manage Payroll. From here you can go to the member that you want to remove the timesheet approval from. So for example, me. Then you can go ahead and just click on the X. Here a prompt will come up asking if you want to remove the payroll type. So you just go ahead and click Yes, Remove. Now if your members want to edit their time, they can do that by going down into the Timesheets, then going to Time Editor. Then from here they'll be able to view a timeline of their time throughout the day. Here you can edit various details of track time. These include the start and end times of intervals, activity description, tasks, and projects. You can edit these details for each of your workspace members. There's also 3 different viewing modes. Firstly, we have List. This way you can view the time as a list. Then we have Daily Calendar, here. And then we have Weekly Calendar. You can also filter by member, project, task, and date. Or I can simply click on Add Time. Another easier way to add time is by going to the Timesheet section, then going to View and Edit Timesheet. From here you can go ahead and choose the day you want to add time to, so for example Thursday, and click on this plus button. From here, you'll be able to add the amount of hours, minutes, as well as choose the project and task you are working on. However, you won't be able to choose a start and end time. This method of adding time is very useful whenever you just want to add time for the whole day.